I'm from Singapore and I'm currently in Belfast doing the MPharm program. Queen's is a very good school for pharmacy. For me, I'm really interested in pharmacy, and it also helps that the course team is really good at listening to feedback. So I've been in Queen's for 2 years, I say. I'm really enjoying my course right now.
I think one of the things I like the most about the pharmacy program is how challenging it is. Not too challenging that it makes you want to cry and drop out, but challenging enough to push you beyond what you did in high school, especially with A-levels. I think the pharmacy program has some of the best lecturers. They are so helpful and so easy to contact, and whenever you need to clarify any sorts of information that you may have not probably understood during the lecture itself, they're more than willing to go over the material with you again and be one-on-one with you if that's really necessary, which was very helpful.
The application process was actually really smooth. The Right U kind of did everything for me. Even with the UCAS and everything, they helped vet my my personal statement, they let me know on what they need, and then they settled it for me, they sent it to me to check, and then everything was just done like that. So it felt like I didn't really have to do much. The registration and collecting of the BRP and everything, Queen's was very supportive, so I would say my transition here was actually really smooth.
I didn't find it so difficult to make friends here because Queen's also made that quite easy with the International Peer Mentor Program, mingling us with different sorts of people within our lab group. One of our first assignments in the course was to film a video with someone you've been paired up with and you've never met that person before. So yeah, it was a very helpful, interesting experience. So my first year we didn't have the student union, which is something I use a lot right now, so that enabled me to explore the different cafes and restaurants around Belfast. But now that we have it in the second year, that's definitely where I go to the most. It has absolutely everything you need. There's a little store inside to buy food if you're hungry, lots of places to sit, lots of study spaces, both for groups and for individual study.
Macleay Library is also very nice. During exam season, it's a really conducive place to study. I've been to the PEC a few times just because sometimes I'm lazy, but the facilities there are quite nice too, to play sports with your friends, and it helps that the membership is free with staying with Queen's accommodations.
I think the thing I like the most about Belfast is how easy it is to settle into, because obviously it's a very different environment from home, from Asia in general. The city and the people here don't make it very difficult to kind of integrate. You don't feel as much of an outsider here, definitely, which is something I really like. I'm glad that I picked Queen's and Belfast to spend the next 4 years.